What's up, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Mythic doing best of one standard ranked using mono white control. This is the build right here. If you want to take a look at these cards, there's also an exportable deck list down in the description. This deck is a lot of fun to play, and one of the cool things about this deck is your mana base doesn't have to be crazy. As you can see here, we have 19 planes. We have Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. That's only one rare right there, Demolition Field, and Reliquary. So if you're on a budget and you don't have all your lands crafted, mono white control could be where it's at. This also uses kind of a lot of cards from previous sets, but it's still very viable in the meta. Sometimes you'll have a little bit of struggle with ultra fast aggro decks, but any mid-range decks and other control decks you can really compete there. Mono red is probably going to be your biggest matchup. Make sure that you have some early game reaction. Consider mulliganing certain hands if you don't have anything to play till turn 3 or 4, unless you have like a couple wedding announcements where you're going to be able to get some blockers later and get yourself some life back. We also have 2 Sarah Paragons in here for flashing, recurring back things from your graveyard that you put in there with restoration of Eiganjo, discard, things like that. So there's some graveyard recursion. There is some graveyard hate in the meta, so watch out for your graveyard trespassers, your mysterious limousines, things like that people are running. They mostly run them for Atraxa, reanimating with the Grixis and the Rakdos and Invoke Justice Atraxa decks, but they can mess with you a little bit. But luckily, the deck doesn't really rely solely on Sarah Paragon getting those things back. It's possible just to win with Planeswalkers. It's possible to just go Sanctuary Warden, Eternal Wanderer, flash that thing in and out, keep gaining value there. So there's a ton of different ways to win with this deck, and then sometimes you just outvalue your opponent. And if they're slower, you can win with your wedding announcement tokens. So thanks for checking out the video. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. It's free. It supports the channel. And thanks for subscribing. Click that bell notification if you want to be notified for new videos. Have fun with the deck, and I will see you next time. Okay, we're going first with 2 planes. Nothing on turn 1. Turn 2, Spirited Companion. Draw a card. Hopefully get another plane somewhere on the line of the next 2 turns. Wedding announcement if we're under threat of aggro. Restoration of Eiganjo can grab us another planes if we're not under a lot of threat. Okay. We can keep it. Normally I would say let's keep a hand with 1 more planes, but we do have the companion to draw us a card, and then we have restoration to get us another planes. So hopefully this is a planes. Roadside Reliquary is also fine, because that's one of the benefits of playing mono white aggro. We have a lot of lands, all of them come in untapped. Or mono white control, excuse me. There we go. Got another planes. So what are we likely to see? Corpse Appraiser or something? Let's attack first. Farewell's probably going to be useful in this matchup because they're going to probably have some sort of graveyard play here. They have an instant, so they have some piece of removal that they're not willing to use on the Spirited Companion. Now the real question is, do we go Restoration of Eiganjo or Wedding Announcement? I don't know if we drop Lauren because we don't have anything to destroy. It's not really a good use of it. If they drop a Fable, we'll drop a Lauren. I think if they kill the Spirited Companion, we drop the Restoration so we can return it. Otherwise, we just go Wedding Announcement. If they're building up to an Invoke Despair at some point, if this is just straight up Rakdos, then by going wide, we have many different options. sack the smallest token, sack, you know, an enchantment, wedding announcement, or restoration. So getting out the restoration next turn will be nice. Unless they play a Fable here, then we'll play Lauren, destroy the Fable. Let's attack. They block the Spirited Companion. That'll help us bring it back later with Restoration. This will allow us to draw a card off a Wedding Announcement. And we'll play Lauren and destroy their Fable. Perfect. Alright, so we're building up to an Elspeth next turn. 3 sources of black mana for them. 1 treasure if this attacks. We might see a Corpse Appraiser if they're in Grixis. Or we might see a Blood Tithe Harvester here. Or another Fable, maybe. Don't really want to run Elspeth into an Invoke Despair. It's possible we lay down Eiganjo, play Bankbuster and Restoration. Kind of diversify our assets a little bit. They didn't play anything. Maybe they want that treasure for a counterspell? Now, I'm not going to attack with the Spirited Companion here because this, if we block their Goblin with the Spirited Companion and it goes in the graveyard, we can get it back with the Restoration. So I'm just going to play a Bankbuster. We'll also have the power to crew the Bankbuster to block if we wanted to. But I think my ultimate intention here is to get the Spirited Companion back to the graveyard. Alright, they do attack. That's actually preferable for us, I think, as long as they don't play anything crazy. I think they are going to have an Invoke in here. I think this is just Rakdos. Ossification is nice, so if they play Shieldred or something.
Point me towards the fight. I'm ready.
You know what? They played Invoke. Our Planeswalker's going to go anyway. I think that's what they've got. So if they played Invoke on us, we get rid of the Spirited Companion, Wedding Announcement, and Restoration. Or no, Spirited Companion will be our enchantment. So we'll keep Restoration, get rid of the token. Let's do this. Try to gain some value here. In case Elspeth goes away. If not, that's fine.
I'll be your shield.
6 mana, 7 with Eiganjo. Let's go Wedding Announcement. No attacks. And then, shortly, if they don't invoke here or do something big, they just kind of play another Fable or something like that, we just go on the defensive, or the offensive, and draw cards off our new Wedding Announcement by giving all these flying counters. We're going to have a fantastic blocker in the form of Restoration of Eiganjo. The 3/4 Cruelty. Oh, they're going to bring in Atraxa. Okay. Alright, well, that's a major blow, but we can definitely still win. We've got a lot of stuff on the field here. An Ossification, Atraxa. Let's see what they got. They have an Abrade, Soul Transfer. Oh, they have all these. Okay, Shieldred. So they can get a Shieldred. Brotherhood's End would help them a lot. Okay, so they got Liliana the Veil, Shieldred, Brotherhood's End, and Abrade. So they're going to try to Abrade our Bankbuster, Brotherhood's End all of our stuff. Okay, we're going to have to play this. This is going to be super tight. Luckily, they only have 4 lands, so they can only do a certain amount of things. They have to discard, so what are they gonna? What's it gonna be? We have to run an Ossification on Atraxa. Oh, they discarded another Atraxa. Okay, Farewell can get rid of their graveyard. 7 mana total. We need 8 to play Ossification and Farewell. Brotherhood's End does 3 damage to everything.
Show 'em what you got.
Lay down arms, that's great. That can get rid of Shieldred. They have to Brotherhood's End here. Get rid of Elspeth. And all of our little creatures. But we'll be able to rebuild. Because they only have 1 mana left over after that. Oh, they want me to block. So they can Brotherhood's End the Architect away. Well, no better use for this. Let's make them earn it. Yep.
We can't protect everyone.
Paragon's a good pull. So, let me ask you this question. Viewer, who can't talk back to me. They have 1 black mana. We play Paragon, we crew Bankbuster, and then we win? Sounds like a good plan to me. Got there through an Atraxa. Atraxa is not the end. Very oftentimes it is, but not always. Good game. Opponent goes first. We have all kinds of 3-drops here. If our opponent is very fast, we could get run over very quickly. We have a lot of good value here, but they're going to take time. And we're on the draw. So this is a tough one. I don't know if I mulligan this or not. We don't really need first step here because we have enough planes to play everything so far. Double Wedding Announcement, if it comes online, we have time to do it, will be great. Okay, this is not the greatest keep. I don't feel great about it, but here we are. Alright, well there's something to help us stabilize. Lay down arms. Planes go down first so we can have our lay down arms do something. Okay, we have a land for next turn, so I think Wedding Announcement is our go-to right now, especially if they're playing mono black. Missed a land drop. Okay, that'll give us time to... So how do we take advantage of this missed land drop? Now we can play Reliquary. We're going to need an artifact to get maximum value off of it. Have nothing in the graveyard for restoration, really. So let's just go like this. And feel decent about attacking. Okay. Paragon's cool. Yeah, it sucks that they got screwed on mana. We're gonna capitalize on it though, because that happens to us too. Okay, we still get to draw a card. Draw 2 cards, excuse me. Alright, good game. Yep. It happens. Opponent's going first. We have an announcement, Emperor, Elspeth. So we have a nice curve from 3 to 6. Don't have anything early. Take our chances. Planes. Don't need any planes right now. We need some early interactions, some 2-drop stuff. Unlicensed Hearse. It's not going to really do much against us. We don't have anything in the graveyard except for Paragon, which is like a minor thing with our deck, but it could still get big. So we're playing the mono white control mirror. Alright, they've got a restoration. Nothing in their graveyard. They can get another land next turn. Let's just do what we can. This is our 3-drop, so we play it. It's looking like right now we're actually going to be the beatdown. Crew of what? 2? Exile 1 thing.
Of battle, then guide water. Guards, to me.
They have an Emperor too. I'm gonna let it through. I acted like I was gonna block it, but then they went, yeah. Lay down arms on the token. Interesting. All right, there's our 5th land. So if we can get to a farewell, we can get rid of all this stuff.
Remember your training.
That might be what we're forced to do in this match, is just farewell everything and then rely on our planeswalkers.
You'll be safer. May your blade strike true.
Gonna get rid of our Wandering Emperor. Okay, token. Okay.
I have got new moves to teach you. I guess that's it then. Now you've done it. That's coming.
Need a land.
To me.
Every job is an opportunity to learn more about this city. I know there's a hero inside you.
Good crew that hearse up.
Keep watch for intruders.
They have a White Sun's Twilight. Oh, Paragon. They have nothing to get with it, though. So we get 1 more mana, we exile all creatures, and we still have Elspeth around. Yeah, we're definitely blocking here, I guess.
Hey, I'm just running an errand.
There's our land. Alright. Exile all artifacts, graveyards, creatures. Okay, Eternal Wanderer, that's nice.
See you later. We must protect.
Let's do this together.
Let your blade do the talking.
Alright, we've got a Vigilance token. We can make it flying. We can just take Emperor out. That's better than doing an Ossification on it. We do Ossification on a token. That's great. Wanderer. We can make a double striker. Or we can simply just make them keep their 1/1 token and kill their Emperor. That seems pretty good. We can also destroy their wedding announcement. I think first things first.
Be brave.
Years of training for this.
Gotta be careful of them having a farewell, though.
This ends today. I'll finish this here and now.
This is my city, and I'm going to protect it.
Focus. This is our enemy. We can win this together.
Two Planeswalkers, they're in top deck mode. Let's see what they've got available. Nothing. Good game. Opponent goes first. We have a Lay Down Arms for early aggro, Wedding Announcement, and 2 Wandering Emperors. Really wish that we had 1 Wandering Emperor and maybe another Restoration of Eiganjo or something like that. Lay Down Arms could keep him off of our back. Alright. It's a keeper. Razor Verge Thicket, no Skrelv. So I'm going to assume this is Selesnya Toxic, most likely. Wonder what we've got. Skrelv's Hive. That's going to be a pain. They're going to lose life on it, though. So if we can get up to making tokens to block here. Turn 3, we can destroy it with Lauren. Okay. If they play a creature here, we're going to destroy the Hive first and then lay down arms the creature, I think. They're going to make it tough for us. We're getting at least one poison counter here. Okay. Contaminator, I think, has to go, because that's going to hit us. And Proliferate, so we're going to go 3 poison counters. Has Trample, so we can't stop it from hitting us. I think this match is going to really come down to Farewell. Do we have the mana to get Farewell, basically? This can block a Rot Priest and destroy Skrelv's Hive. When they have 1 poison counter, so the Seed Core is inactive right now. Alright, safekeeping on that. Yeah, our hand is not good for this. It's not equipped for this. Courage. Don't really care about the damage. That is Toxic 1. We're not going to kill it, then we'll kill a Might. Alright, their Seed Core is now online, and they all have lifelink now. Another Hive. That's not good. We need to land. Another Homestead Courage will give the Rot Priest Vigilance again, so the Wandering Emperor is not going to be able to do anything for us. Can block it with a 2/2, but that's not ideal. I think it's announcement block things. Oh, they're doing it on that. Okay, well that leaves Rot Priest at least open to be Wandering Emperor, but this is just going to be too much. We needed some more removal early, and that was my fear when keeping this hand, but that's how it goes. Another Courage. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Chorus and then a Homestead Courage next turn. Puts it 9 attack. Destroy evil. Alright, good game. Good game, Selesnya. So that's it for the Mono White Control video in Mythic. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. Click that bell notification if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos and new deck builds. And until next time, have fun on the Arena ladder.